Yeah, yeah, hey, 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 it's a good day, yeah, yeah, hey, hey, it's a good day.
My name is Steve Calloway. It's also Zamet Raheem Shabazz, and my friends call me Raheem.
All right, Raheem, when did you first meet Ortheia Barnes?
I was somewhere downtown, and a friend of mine, Joe Pep, said, "I'm coming by to get you. Stay where you are." And they showed up in the car, and it was like 6 people in there, like 5 girls and 1 guy. And I got in the car, and from that moment on, we became like a team, man. It was the most wonderful thing because I was younger, and they let me into the group. So it was the greatest experience I ever had in my life. And now I got awards to prove it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, early on, always with music when you met her. What was it like to rehearse and perform with Ortheia Barnes back in the day?
It was like nothing else that has happened since that day. It was a different feeling about who you were. It was over 100 record companies in the city, and Ortheia and Joe Pep and Pat Lewis and Roz Ryan and Misty Love, and all of us were there together. You know, as a matter of fact, all the ones I named were in that group, and Ortheia was there. So Ortheia was like the mother of everything. We all centered and gravitated around Ortheia.
Okay, now her music had a lot of different shapes and forms. So people can sometimes say soul, gospel, R&B, blues, jazz. What was it like when she go into rehearsals, as I've been in rehearsals with her, and just making sure that the band is tight and everybody else is on cue?
Well, you just asked me 2 questions, and I thought you was going to ask me 1 question. But what I think Ortheia Barnes' style is the blues, brother. Because she'll make you feel it. The blues, we underrate blues. Blues is the slaves telling you the story, you know. But to me, she told a story. Every song, as a matter of fact, my favorite clip is with her doing Summertime, and the bass player's, what is his name? She was on his show, and she did it so jazzy and so wonderful. When I think of Ortheia, I go back to that clip.
Okay. All right. So, as you talk about that, and not just that one question, what was it like in rehearsal?
It was all business, but you had a ball. You know, maybe that's hard to explain, so I'm not going to even try to. But if you're around a nucleus of beautiful people, hell, you're going to shine too. I don't care who you are, you're going to shine. So, and that's the kind of atmosphere it was. Man. All of us. Yes.
Okay. So what was the impact that you feel that she had on the audience so she would touch the stage?
Well, I can remember the most chilling moment that I saw Ortheia performance when she sang for the Pope. And they were showing the faces of the people, and people were in awe because Ortheia did not miss one note. Everything was perfect, man. And we were all cheering her, man, here. To me, that's the best I ever heard her. Now, I've been in the nightclubs with her, too. I've been all that in the after-hour joints, you understand? So I've heard her, but that is the most impressive to me. Matter of fact, I became even a bigger fan. I said, I know somebody that knows somebody. Yes, sir.
All right, and then in closing, could you just share some words about Mama Barnes that you think people should know?
Yes. I'll say this with all sincerity. She taught forgiveness, understanding, to be compassionate, to love one another. And I don't know if I could tell you this here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You had no business coming over my house. But I'm gonna say this: I was having an argument, me and Joe Pep of the Undisputed Truth. So I decided to go to Ortheia so that she could mediate between me and my brother. So when we got there, Joe and I got to arguing, as brothers always do. And I got up and I left. And when I got about 5 minutes on the road, I got a phone call. It was Ortheia saying, "Raheem, come back here. We have not finished. Come on back here." And I said, "No, Ortheia, I'm not coming back there. I'm tired of that. No, I ain't coming back." Hung up. She called me back again and said, "Raheem, come on. I'm buying breakfast. Come on back here, boy." I said, "No, I'm not coming." I never saw her from her again. So if you out there right now, give in, man. Don't be so stubborn and so hard like I was. I could have been even closer to my sister. And we all loved her, so I can't tell you how much I loved her. Take too much time, so I'm out.
It's so good.